Hello everyone. Today we will discuss about table properties in this particular video, and also we will discuss about the different layouts, or means how to create a layout, and also we will discuss about the properties of the tables and the iframe. These concepts we will discuss in this particular video. With that, the HTML part is covered. Now, how exactly layout looks like we will see here. I have prepared one diagram word. See, usually a web page will have a heading. So now what I am showing you is, till now I had told you or explained you how to work on different tags or attributes, elements and all. Now I will show you how to create a web page. So by you have whatever things you have learned now, you have to implement it. Now you see in Word what I have done. I have taken one table. This first I have made it as a heading and merged it. Then this is my menus, top menu, and this is my left window, or you can say the left card panel, left section of the page. And this is, when I click on this, the content will come here. Correct. Similarly, right side I can have some content, and the footer. Usually header, footer and menus will repeat in every page. So this is how it goes. Now what I will do is, I will demonstrate or I will tell you how to do this. So for that, what I am doing is, when I do it in the HTML, I have to insert one table, inside that one more table, that is for header. Next I am inserting one more table, that is for my body. I split it into three parts. This is my header part, just name it here for your convenience, head part. Then this is body part, this part is body part, project team, this is a body part, and this is footer part. This is header part and that footer part. I hope you got it, how the layout will be there, so that you can check it in notes. Like that, layout may be varying. Sometime what we do is we will have only this heading, menus, and we will not keep this left and right windows. Sometimes we may keep 2, 3, 4 cards. We call it as a card. In mobile, you must have noticed, when you use a website, one after another the things are coming in sequence. So for that, nowadays the cards or grids are used for managing that. Now how to do such things without using CSS. See, to do these things we need a CSS or a JavaScript. Without using CSS or JavaScript, how to do that I will demonstrate it using table. Okay, now let us go to Sublime Text. See, here I have created one simple table here. So table border I have specified, cell padding 10 px and cell spacing 0 px I have kept. What is that I will demonstrate, because unless or until, say if I try to demonstrate it here in the browser, yeah, I am getting this only this much. Okay, something I have kept it here. Okay. Oh, just a minute. Control S. I will just check it in the browser. See, I am not getting anything here. Correct. Now what I have to do is, I have to just add one more part here. What I will do now is, in this particular layout, see, I will teach you both all these things together. So when I how to implement the iframe, how to implement these attributes of the table, and this part I want to include project management skills. Okay, for that what I will do is, I will just go to my Sublime Text, and some code I have already prepared and I have named it also. I will insert one more table into this. Correct. So I will just copy this, because it will take a lot of time if I just type it here. What I have done, I have created one table here, and named it as, and its top part I have named it heading. If this table starts here, bring it to the next line, otherwise you will be confused, right? Center. See, this is my header of a page. Correct. Now you see here, let's check, sometime it gets disconnected. Okay, this is what I have done is, this is my table, and width I have kept it 100%, border I have kept it 1, cell spacing, cell padding I have not placed. I will just show you how by adjusting or changing this, what difference it makes. These are the properties of the table. So that is what I said, I am going to discuss some of the properties of the table also. Okay, now here one row I am defining for this table, not multiple, only one row, and the text I am taking it as heading. Now I will save that file one by one, the layout I am designing, so you can try it if you want. Yeah, see, this is a heading. Correct. So I want it here, this text. So here I will copy this. Don't want to do more of the editing work, already I have prepared this. And here wherever there is a heading, I will change it, I will paste it here. Okay, then I will save it. Now I will refresh it. Project management skills. Isn't it looking nice? See what is happening here now? Within one page, one more table is inserted. Now let me discuss about this cell spacing or spell padding. Spell spacing I will increase now to 1. Okay, or 5 I will make. Otherwise you cannot see. I will save the file. Then I will refresh. No changes you can see. Okay, I will change cell padding. Cell padding I will make it 20 or 50. What happens you see? Yeah, here it is not showing. On some other part I will demonstrate it how it is done. Okay, let it be as it is. Here let me check on this cell spacing. 10 was there. No, I will just put this in this one. I will put this in this table. What difference it will make, I will say. Check. Yeah, you can see that's the difference here. Cell spacing means spacing between this cell. I will just change it. We will check one by one. I will make it 1. Okay. Control S and refresh. See the spacing you can see here between the cells, it is reduced because there was not much of the cell. And here cell padding it was 10. I will make it 2. What difference it happens you see? Control S, refresh. So you can see the cell spacing is decreased. Now in case I want color for this, correct? So I will just change one more with the property BG color. Even border color also can be changed. BG color I will set. BG color I will set okay, green. Okay, I will just have green. So there are different ASCII codes are there or for this. Yeah, so you see this is our heading, project management skill. Next what I have to do is, see, in one table I am placing multiple tables. See, this is my main table, this one and this one. Inside this now, next what I will do is I will put the body part. For that I have already the code. I will copy it one by one, not all at a time. So if I just keep it there and I will explain, you will not get any better idea. So I'm just doing this. See, this part I'm using for my menu. See, this is my menu. I will just copy it and I will tell you how it is done. Okay, this part I'm keeping there. One by one I had to prepare this. Later yes, here you see body part. Okay, this is my comment, copied properly, exclamatory. Okay, now we will see what is happening here. What I have done, I have set property border BG background color. I have made it yellow. Text alignment, you see, for table row text alignment I have made center. We give it for table, all the table contents will be aligned center. And one more attribute I have used here, center, this one and this one, table here, center. It will make this table center. If I take table size for 75%, it will be exactly to the center. Okay, so you can try out these things. You have to change and see the things. And what I have done, width I have specified. See here, table data width 25, 25, 25, 25% I have set. Okay, now I will just save the file and I will refresh. See, now my menus are ready for my design. See, one by one I am doing, right? So this is how I am creating a structure. See, I'm not using any CSS. So if you have a skill, you can design in any way. So 2 parts are over. Now below menu I want this body part. So in Word, see, these 2 parts are over. Now I want this links and all these things. Correct? And footer. How to do that? For that I have designed a code here. Okay, I will take this code. If in this what we have done is right card. See, I have split it into 3 parts. What I have done, I will just explain it afterwards. Let me copy this table. One more table I have done here. Here I have one more part here. Okay. This is my table. Okay. This is my table. And in that, this is first row. Correct? And in that first row, what I have is first row, these are my table data. First data 25% I have set, means we'll just refresh it, Control S, refresh. I will show you. This is how it is, correct? Now you see, left side I have taken 25, right side I have taken 25, other 50% I have taken it for the body. So for I just named it here, so later when I change the content it will change. Okay, just for representation, to identify that I had just given 2 and 3. This is how the designing is done, correct? So what I am telling you, how to design a web page. What we learned till now, we'll just refresh it. What will we learn till now? How to use the attributes and all these things. Now this I will make a moderate. Now I'm not saying that a good website, a moderate website. Links and all we can add it later. Okay, this is done, right? Now what happens if I click on this link? It should display here. This is my aim, correct? How to do that? That is a question. I click that. Oh, it is not opening. It is coming in some other window, right? So this should not happen. I want it here only, correct? So what can I do? That is a question. What could be done? Here, instead of coming in the different window, it should come in the same one. Yeah, I just minimize that, otherwise screen may not be visible. I want it in the same one here. So how to do that? That is a question, correct? Now for that, what I have done is I have planned something different. For that we will learn iframe. So I have prepared one code here. This is for my iframe, the IT iframe. So just I will just browse it in the window. Here you see, when I start this code, you get this IT skills, correct? One page I have displayed here. Now if I click on page 2 in the same window, okay, it is not coming. It is in this different window, right? I think I have not set it. Okay, let me explain it first. So what is IT? This one I will first explain. Here what I have done, I have used one iframe, correct? And here you see, first I have set 3 links. 1, 2. See, this is a separate page. It is not a layout. Okay, let me do one thing. If I explain it here, you might get confused. So I will just do it in the same layout page. So I will just copy this and I will put it into anywhere in the, see, after this table also I will put it here. I will not put it into the table. I will separately put it. This is iframe. So let us understand exactly what is iframe. Iframe means if you have one web page, HTML page, and you want to display it in that particular frame, you can display it. So by default what I have done, see here src I have set, means images skills.jpg. When this iframe loads, show you where it will load. Yeah, this iframe I want to load it here. Just a minute, not outside this. You want it here. Sorry, in the second window, middle window, right? 50% is there. Later, if width is not sufficient, we will change the width. Okay. Okay. Iframe. Okay, I will save it and this is the width what it is taking. See here, links are coming here, right? So some alteration needs to be done. Let it be. Because we are not going to write one. Yeah, I will. How to change that? Width is increased. It is squeezed. Left and right windows are squeezed. So how to change that? That is a question here. For that, you see, iframe will have ID and iframe will have name. This name is very important. Correct. So what happens when you load this page first? This will come. I want the width to be decreased. So how to do this is, see, border style I have set to 1. Means here you will get a border for this iframe. Then I have set title PDF in the frame 1. Okay, the title where it is coming is not coming here. Let it be. Frame border I have taken, scrolling to height and width. Here I will change. Height I will make it 500. We will see the change. Width I will make it 300. Control S. You see, okay, it is becoming very small, isn't it? So 300, some 500 only we will take. Sorry, we'll take 500. So you need to change the things and see. Okay, so it is not that once you write a code and it will be done. So you have to see. It's like see, now the links are also came here. This I think looks nice. 300, 500, 600 will make, but nice looks. Okay, I will just check. Yes, this is fine, isn't it? Now, if I click on this link one, this first page should come. Now, already I have done for this. See what I have done? First link is this one, link one. Here I have given link as target one, and in that itskills1.html, the page what we have already now, that will display in this one. Correct? For that, what I have done, I have taken ahref and I have given target as link. What is link? The name of the iframe is link. So when I click on this link one, this page, that is itskills.html, which is already created page, this one, I will demonstrate it to you how it will look like. Yeah, this page, it will appear in this one here, not a new page in this particular window. So this is our iframe. You can see this area here. This is our iframe. Inside this table one border, you can see iframe. Correct? Now this should come here. Okay. So just I click on this. See, this is coming here. Correct? This is what is the use of iframe. You can extract the web page or HTML page within the HTML page. This is what the web page usually use, isn't it? So you can use the iframe. Suppose assume that you want to modify these contents. You should not touch this layout.html page. What you have to do is you have to modify this page. Which one? itskills1. I will just change it and demonstrate it to you. Here what it is having, please like. Okay, hi everyone. So what I will do is in front of hi everyone, say I am changing itskills1. This page I am changing. itskills1. This page I am changing. Correct? So what I will change here now is where is my hi everyone title head? Yeah. Okay, I will make it this is Dinesh. See, this I am doing it in itskills1, not in layout. See, actual my layout I am running this page, but here I will just refresh it. See, this is coming. Correct? If you modify anything into this page which is connected with the link, that is itskills1 HTML, which is targeted to iframe, if you modify this, automatically it is reflected here. Similarly, here you see I have linked it as itskill HTML. Let me check it works or not. Okay, just I will just click on this. Oh, it is not coming in the same page, right? It is coming in different page. The itskill HTML one is there, this one is there. Okay, it is coming in the different page. Now why it is happening like that? That question will come into your mind. Okay, so just restart this page, layout page. So yeah, layout page. I have restarted a layout page. Now when I click on link 1, it comes here, but when I click on link 2, it is not coming into this. The reason is very simple. This property, the name you have to link it to this iframe. For that I have to use target equal to link. If I just copy this and put it here, or if you type that here also, I will put it. So as soon as you click on this, instead of opening it in a separate window or in the same window, by replacing the existing window, it will open it in iframe, because iframe is named as link. Width and height you can change it according to your requirement, colors and all these things. SRC, this is when you want to display the first page into this. Say I want to display first page as itskill1. So instead of this image JPG, I will put here itskills1. I will change it. Correct? So let us make it more interactive. Okay. Just modify this. I will save the file. Refresh. And when you start it, yeah, this refreshed means same it is coming. I will just reload this file. You will have a better idea. I will just reload it. See, previously it was coming itskills diagram was coming here, a JPG file. Now it's a link 1 page is coming. When I click on link 2, is coming here, page 2. This is page 2. Correct? When I click on link 3, it is nothing is there in page 3. Empty, I think. Nothing is coming. Like that, itskills 3 HTML. like that. Correct. This is how you can design. Now similarly the contents you can add it into the footer also based on your requirements. Yeah, we have not added a footer, we will just try this, and here whatever content you want you can put it into this content, this field also. So for that most of the time we are using CSS, but you can have one more code here. What I have done is I have decided to further split it, right window, and even I have named it here. See here I have named it as center card, in that I have placed a iframe. In case you want it's only 25 width we have taken. In case you want multiple rows for this, correct, what you can do is you can set up multiple rows also. So this is how it is done. I will just and this I will leave it empty, slide window. Now I will go for the footer part. So footer, one more table I am adding here. See, always you do one thing, when you place it pointer here, see it is showing the marking. When you click on this, this is the marking, and this is called indentation. Always this table should be below that. See, when I click on this table row, see you have to align it, so to look the code in a proper way. So one more table I will add it here. That codes I have already written to reduce the size of the video, otherwise it becomes very large. See, this is my footer. See, I have kept it as a footer. Here I can mail ID, mail ID, and one more thing I can put it here. I can put a break. I'll put a break here so that I will get it in the next line. I will just realign this table content so that it will be very clear. Here my table row comes, table data. Okay, this is row. One more content. Okay, I will take it here. This row, it should be closed here. It's not closed. It should be closed here. Table row should be closed. Here. One more. If I want, I have to go for. See, this is how I have to align it. Here I will use one more contact number. Contact number. I can set it to 9241681570. Okay, I will save it and refresh. See here, this is the footer. Okay, can you see this? This looks like a web page, isn't it? Still, with the CSS you can make a better design. Here you can just use these links. Click on this. This is how you can do it. And in case you want this to be in the center, what I can do is I can do it in two ways. One is I can make this row center or full center if you want. So I can make it align center. In this video we have learned how to design a layout and how to design or how to use the iframe. All these concepts we have learned in this particular video. I hope you enjoyed this video. This is how you can create your website, and refresh it. I have set it center. Just I want to show it to you. Save it first. It's not table center. It is not coming. I will make row center because this is not closed. No, this is not working. Here with the table, we will align it with the row only. The table data. Yes, this is how you can. This is how you can create your own web page layout. And I hope many things are covered in this. As we have discussed in this video, we have covered the layout, the table properties, and iframe. With that, the HTML part is finished. Now, after going through this video, you have to work on different experiments. From experiment 5 to 10, it comes with HTML, JavaScript, and CSS. Those things we will learn, or you can practice it in at home with the easy HTML software. And as far as experiments are concerned, its question will be given to you in the first week. You have to try it by yourself, and later you have to send me the snapshot or a screenshot of the practice what you have done and its output both. Thank you for watching this video.